रवा से लाडू और सूजी के लड्डू, a typical Diwali sweet. Generally throughout the year you can make it because it's very easy to make and ingredients are very few. Suji or rawa, sugar, ghee for roasting this rawa. For flavoring we are using this cardamom powder, raisins and chopped almonds. If you want to add pistachio or cashews, that's fine, but generally cashews and almonds, they go well with suji or rawa. Let us start. First we'll take this suji or rawa and I'll tell you the proportion. It's like roughly same amount of sugar but little less in quantity, maybe just 25-20% less. Then ghee or clarified butter should be 1/4 of that quantity, and then whatever raisins and almonds you want to use, just keep it a little bit handy and you have to put it later on. So I have heated this pan and I am roasting this rava or suji. When rava gets roasted, it starts giving that typical aroma. So let us do it for a while, maybe another 5 minutes, and at that time we'll be adding ghee. If we add ghee in the beginning, that's fine. Generally people do that, but I'm using bit kind of shortcuts. So I'm roasting this and then midway I'll be putting this clarified butter, and then on clarified butter I'll roast this rava again. While this is being roasted, we'll make chasni or sugar syrup in this pan. I have added sugar. Pan is not hot, so I have just put it directly like that. And here is the key. Just add amount of water which soaks the sugar. Not to add too much of water, because what happens, it will become too thin, and our sugar syrup should be one string sugar syrup. In Marathi we call it as katsa pak. So if this sugar syrup gets too thick, what happens is, like, these laddus, once we roll it and keep it aside, and when they cool off, they will be hard. We want to make very soft, nice laddus out of it. That's why it is katsa pak or raw syrup. Now this is getting hot. Now we'll add this ghee into it and roast that semolina further. I have reduced the heat a little bit so that it will not burn, so I am taking that precaution. Already it has started giving that typical aroma. This syrup is getting boiled, sugar is melting, it is almost melted. Now I have increased the flame. Now syrup is boiled enough and we need to check like whether it is ready for this roasted rava. Now control the heat in such a way that it's not burning anytime. Yeah, now it's enough, I think. It has to be just light pink in color, not brownish or something like that. Yeah, and just by smell, like at the same time. Now I'm switching off this gas because, see, if you see, this syrup is ready. To make sure that our syrup is ek tari or single string, it's just a matter of judgment. Once we take this like between these two fingers, what happens, if I separate these two fingers, it should immediately separate out so that string doesn't come out. That is ek tari or single string. And if I keep on doing this, what happens is that moisture is lost, so consistency changes, but obviously just in this area. So don't worry, you have to check it like just in the beginning, and that's the thing. Semolina or rava is roasted nicely, nice aroma of roast is coming. I'll start this burner and we'll add this semolina into it. Add this chopped almond, raisins and cardamom powder or elaichi powder or welchi powder in Marathi. Just mix it well. Now this is hot, that's why you can feel it's a bit liquidy. And don't worry, initially this consistency is a bit loose. Don't worry about it. Because slowly what happens is like that the water gets absorbed in that semolina which is roasted and consistency changes. Once it starts cooling off, just check it and see, even in couple of minutes consistency is changed. So just keep it aside, cool it off for a while, maybe another hour or so, and consistency will start changing. And when it is soft and when you can handle it properly, just take a little bit ghee or clarified butter on your hands and roll it and keep it aside. It should be soft and nice. Yeah, this is nice consistency. Now the mixture is cooled off, so just mix it a bit. And roll these laddus one by one. You will feel it bit soft. It's like at this moment bit like cooler than body temperature, and when it cools off totally, they will get their proper shape. In between, if this mixture is sticking to your hand, just take a little bit of ghee and just wipe your hands, apply that ghee to your hands and just roll it like this.